guys, today I'm fishing in the Manasquan River for some bluefish and snappers. Snappers are the same thing as bluefish, they're just babies. And I'm also going to be crabbing. There's some big crabs in here. I saw one, at least it looked this big underwater, like this big, maybe like that big. And then I caught one about like that big the other day. Two of them that big, they were big. So let me show you the rig I'm using for my lure. Alright, so the rig I'm using, I'll show you over here. So I'm using a hook up here, this little thing that's going to be on top, and then I'm going to have gulp here. This is actually dried out, so I have to replace it. But then the lure I'm using for the bottom swimmer is Rapala. I use Rapala a lot. They're my favorite lures. So let's get started. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, the bait we're going to be using for the crabs are some bunker. So we're going to start with fishing first. Alright, so after a while of fishing for snappers, we didn't catch anything, or I didn't catch anything. So we're going to check the crab trap, and last time I checked, I didn't have a camera person to video me, so it was kind of bad. So we're checking it again a few minutes later, and we're going to see if we caught anything. So what you gotta do with these types of traps, you gotta yank them up quickly so that the crabs don't have time to come out. And we have nothing. So yeah, as I was saying, you have to yank them up quickly. So you yank them up like that, and they don't have time to get out. So as I was saying before, the bait that we're using is bunker. It works a lot better than what I usually use. Chicken, not cooked, raw chicken, or something else that you have in the fridge will work, but not as well as bunker, because they're used to eating bunker, and you might even want to cut it up a little bit. We didn't do that here, but you might want to cut it up a little bit so that they'll go to it, and they'll actually smell it from far away. They'll smell this, but not as well, and they'll be more attracted to the cut up fish or stuff. But if you have chicken or some leftover meat, you don't have to cut it up. So we're going to put it back in, and we're going to check in a few minutes. Alright guys, so as I said before, it's better to cut up your bunker, so that is what I'm doing right now. It's pretty disgusting, but if you want to catch crabs, it's what you got to do, and I think that's pretty cut up. I think it's pretty good. But I'm actually going to do another episode today, but it's going to be posted in, I think, 2 days after I upload this video. So it's going to be me catching killies, crabs, stuff like that with a net. And actually the best place to catch them is underneath the ramp, all the way down there underneath the ramp. It's the best place to catch them. I caught a bunch of killies there yesterday. And crabs and stuff. And actually, I'll show you a clip of it right now. Kevin actually caught a baby eel. There's actually big eels in this river. So I'm going to throw this back in, and let's hopefully catch something now that I've cut it up. Alright, it's been about 7 minutes, and you might be thinking, that's not a lot of time to let them eat, but actually, they don't have brains like humans. Like, if you were a crab, you would think, oh, something was just dropped in the water, maybe I should let it sit for like 20 minutes to see what it does. But crabs, if you catch a crab, you put it back in the water, you put it down again, you'll catch it within like 2 minutes. So that's, crabs are really dumb. So we yank it up, and hopefully we caught something. And we have we caught a big one. It's not that big, but I think it's the one that we caught before. And we didn't get to video, so what I want to do is want to make sure it doesn't go in the water. Ugh. Get it in my net from around the side. And I could just scoop it up and put it in the bucket with the net, but that would be fun. So what I'm gonna do is the right way, like some people, the right way to get them is by their back fins, but I get them by their claws, so they won't like pinch me. Even like there's like no chance that they will. So this guy's kind of feisty. So I'm gonna pin his claw down. So I don't know how to do this because his claw is stuck. Okay, got him by the back. So okay, she keeps. All right, I'm gonna pin him down like this. Get him by his one claw. Thank you. Get his by his other claw. He's grabbing onto the net with it. There we go. Alright, it's kind of an uncomfortable position for me and the crab. He's a male. Tell there's a rocket ship on his bottom, and then if he was a female, it would be more of a pyramid shape. So he's a male. He's definitely not big enough to keep. He is a blue claw. His blue claws there on the bottom. And there's another type of crab that's actually an invasive species, the green crab. And they keep coming and coming. They probably came in through a boat. They suck in water before they leave. And then they get sucked in with it. They didn't mean to come here, they just did, and then they're taking the blue claw's habitat, which is causing them to die out. They don't have enough food, and the green crabs keep reproducing. So it's good that we're not gonna eat him because he's too small, and we're gonna keep him in the bucket. In here. There we go. So that he doesn't keep eating the bait, because if we let him go, we're going to keep catching the same crab again and again and again and again. So we want to catch more crabs, a bigger crab, and hopefully maybe we'll catch enough to keep them and eat them, because they're really good. So we're going to throw it back in, and as I said, cutting them up really works because the scent gets out there, and it's easier for them to eat it. Instead of like picking off the scales, they'll actually be able to eat the inside. So I'm going to put the trap back in and hopefully catch another crab. I'm going to be on the lookout for silver sides. They're little fish. I just saw a school of them. Try to catch them. I'm going to put them in the bucket with the crab. What I want to do is for maybe a future episode, we can get a huge baby pool. I did this in my marine biology camp. You get a huge baby pool, you get a bubbler so that they have oxygen. You get a bunch of animals, you put them in, and it's like a huge ecosystem. Put mussels, all that stuff in, and you'll be able to see them all kind of like in their natural habitat. So hopefully we'll catch something else. I'll be on the lookout for silver sides, and in the next video we're going to catch some killies. I want to catch them in this video, but I'm going to save them for the next video. So hopefully we'll catch something else. Alright, so I'm actually pulling this up. It was just less than a minute after we caught that crab, and why I'm moving it is because there's some silver sides there. I'll try to catch them after. But why I'm moving it is because we only caught one crab in that certain amount of time, and since we didn't catch anything, usually if you don't catch anything, they're usually not in that area. So I'm gonna be moving it over to here, and hopefully we'll catch something more. This is actually where I saw the huge school of silversides while I was fishing. Some silversides. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them. They might be too far away. Where they go? There they are. The school. The camera might not be able to see them. They're big ones compared to the ones I caught in stock. Oh, get there. I caught two. Alright, so what you gotta do is gotta go in quick and just get them. So I got two silversides. Silversides are the most common fish. Killies and silversides, I think, are the most common schooling fish. And blues are the most common schooling fish here. I think they're the only schooling fish in the river. Oop, I just dropped one. Oh yeah, and I forgot, bunkers too. You don't see them too often though here. This little guy. I want to get him into the water as quick as possible. Alright, so we can have some oxygen. We're gonna put him in this one so that crab doesn't get him. Oh, I think this one's. Alright, now there he is. Alright. So, got two silversides. It's good. And as you just saw, that one was a little dead, but he's not dead. And with bigger fish, sometimes you have to put them in the water, move them around a little bit so that they can revive and get oxygen in the water. So we're gonna keep being on the look for silversides, and let's go check the trap. Alright, so actually we're going to be pulling the trap up, and then I'm gonna actually, nope, nothing. So actually I'm gonna end the video here because I don't want it to be too long for you guys. And I'm gonna start working on the next video. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our other videos. Subscribe, like, leave a comment what we should do next. Offshore fishing, Stockton Lake, frogs, stuff like that. Leave a comment below, subscribe, like, and we'll see you next time.